Hey, Eric Sider here, and in this video it's time to make the chicken coop and put together the chicken pen because the little monster dinosaurs need to get out of the brooder. The little ones could probably stay another week or so, but the older ones definitely need to get out of there. So since everything's stationary, the design's a little more simple, more or less based on the chickshaw design that Billy from Permaculture's farm put together. I'm going to be doing 4x4 since I only got 13 birds, and most likely one or two of those will be a rooster, so we'll be down to 10 to 12 birds, and 1 square foot is more than enough per bird, and honestly all you really need is like that much space on the roost. And if you look at night, they're all huddled together in the corner anyway, so I'm no builder, but I can definitely put together a sturdy chicken coop. All right, let's get into it. All right, just a little quick progress update. So this is the skeleton. Now we just need to put on the corrugated plastic, and should be good to go. So like I mentioned before, the base structure is pretty much based on Billy from Permaculture's farm's chickshaw design that he did. So we have roof on hinge, the 1-inch mesh on the bottom there to let the poop fall through, and the roost across. Now I am trying out a new chicken door. The other one I used before that Billy recommended, the chicken guard one, works perfectly well. It's just a little more finicky to set up. This one's a lot easier to install because it's all framed. The only issue with this is it requires 12 inches above the door, so you can't really make any alterations on the door like you can with the other one, and the setup's a little more awkward. The chicken guard had a screen on here and you can go through the features. This one is default set to the light sensor, so it'll open and close with the sun, and you can change it and put it on a manual or a time. You just have to do this kind of weird setup with your phone, but the mechanism is pretty straightforward. And the default opening is I think 10 inches there, so we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. Now you will notice there's no roost box or nest boxes. I'm gonna be adding a external nest box, and there's ones that I think I might just end up buying. They have a little like a roll-away tray for the eggs, and a separate so you can collect the eggs from the back. These automatic chicken doors are not cheap. They're all around about 150 to 200 bucks. So this is definitely probably cost as much as all the other materials. So it is a significant cost, but for me, the convenience and also allowing other people to manage the chickens, it's worth it from my perspective. The coop is ready to go. Time to put the pen together and get these chickens in their new home. All right, the coop's done. It's time to put together this this chicken run. It's basically a metal hoop house with some kind of coated, pretty cheap wire, to be honest, but it'll be good enough to keep the chicks in. Definitely not predator proof, so I'm gonna have to reinforce at least the lower section for sure. No idea the quality. It's about 350 bucks online for this one. As far as I can tell, they all look pretty much the same, slightly different sizes and shapes, but hopefully it's good enough to do the job. All right, let's get into it. All right, well, we got a coop, we got a chicken pen, and we got a compost cage, so we're good to go. Chickens have spent all day in the coop to get acclimated to their new home, and then tomorrow they'll be their first taste of freedom. This pen, so I'm not sure I would buy this again. Unfortunately, nowadays even cheap crap is expensive, so, or at least more than you want to spend on it, so it'll do a job. The netting that comes with it, I would say it's better to view as bird netting more than fencing, because so I had to go and get this heavier duty stuff. I mean, mostly this is to keep my dog from plowing through the fencing, not that there's too much predator pressure, but and also this little door is not going to be very useful for compost purposes. I mean, I can't even get a wheelbarrow in there, so that will probably need to be augmented. And then the space as well, it's a little tight, so we might have to do some, basically got room for the cage in one pile, so I might have to do a little dance to get the compost moving. But here's the coop. Just got that panel in front of the door because I wasn't sure if it's going to open on its own yet. And here's little birdies all hanging out in the corner. I mean, what are you guys doing? Weirdos. Yeah, I mean, you could, there's definitely plenty of room even, I mean, they're not full grown yet, but anyway, we got the food and water in there for the night. All right. Got some little tarp that came with the kit for some sun and rain protection. And then I got a roll of shade cloth so we can add another run of sun protection. All right. That's that. All right. There we go. Coop, pen, ready to go. New design in the store. Link down below. Get your permaculture shirts. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.